a lot, but it's not. All right. Good stuff. That was fun. Ready for more. Go for it, huh? Next time you're in town. Hey, Amatry. Kind of super focused on these tier 2 nodes that I'm just spawning over and over here. You used to pop into a few streams and watch for some time, but no response. Well, I've been busy as well. A couple times. I've been busy as well. I'll say that. I've been busy. Hey, Zeno. Thanks for the host, Zeno. I'm gonna take Discord off of the main screen here. Thank you for the compliment on the Christmas tree, Amatry. Amatry, I remember back in the day when I did Pokemon streams, I had a lot more how would you say of my own style, because it was, you know, Pokemon. I had a lot of game knowledge about Pokemon that I don't necessarily carry with me into other games. And it's interesting that you say that I don't pay attention to the chat very much. I actually forgot I was streaming for a minute there. I actually forgot I was streaming. So there's that. For a minute there, I was like, oh man, I'm doing all this gathering. I was totally zoned out. So, you know, you caught me in a little, a bit of a mental, a mental block there. I had blocked out the fact that I was streaming altogether. I'm like the Snoop Dogg. Oh, yeah, I know what meme you're talking about now. That was a meme. Music volume minus 30%, mic volume plus 20%. Is that, is it good now? Do you want it to be lower? Let's get that down. Yeah, that's the meme. Well, there's no downsides to streaming. That's my self note for it. Okay. Needed invite to self-advertising. That's strange. Amadry, do we have... Is self-advertisement supposed to be admin only? Or is it like permissions? It's not a private channel. Everyone can view it. Everyone can send messages, yes. Save changes. Okay. So what's happening in my life lately? Work. A bunch of work. Really just working and working and working. And now I'm on vacation. So I have next week off just for doing whatever I want. So I'm gonna be streaming more and playing more games. So that's gonna be fun. And it's gonna be a little bit of this actually. Amadry, would you have any interest in this game I'm playing now? Because this is an MMO. This is something we could play together. Because this is something we could play together. You already played it? Okay, I gotcha. Tried to get into it. It's hard to get into without a party. I will say that. It's hard to get into without a party. The art style is not very inspired, and then there's not a whole lot of like music or anything that pulls you apart from the player interaction experience. So if you're not playing with other players, then it'll get old really quickly. There's not like super epic music or super epic bosses or like, well, there are some pretty good fights. I will say there's pretty good fights. And it is hard to play together on two different continents, so you'd have to do, where am I? You'd have to start at Step Cross to play with me. Either Step Cross or, yeah, you'd pick Step Cross to play with me, because I'm in Bridgewatch. But once you do get it going, where you have like a guild and you have people playing with you, it's super fun. Like I have lots of praise to sing for this game. Just like I had a lot of praise to sing for PokeMMO. PokeMMO is like an MMO done right by people who know what they're talking about and what they're doing. And then just the fact that it's Pokemon makes it super compelling. But PokeMMO, I think, it falls short once you run out of content to do, in a way that this game kind of, well, it's the same really. It's really similar. I feel like Albion is a little bit higher population. It's actually probably a lot higher population than PokeMMO. Only MMOs I've played, Mortal one that was Meant in 2, Silk Road, TBA, and PokeMMO. Many others like BDO. Yeah. You have, what I'll call Ragnarok syndrome, where you're looking for the right game to play, and none of them seem to fit the bill. And it's something that a lot of Ragnarok Online players go through, because if your first MMO was Ragnarok Online, then you're kind of messed up for other MMOs, because you really love Ragnarok, but you try all the other MMOs and you can't find the one that's like Ragnarok. Another good example of this is MapleStory. If MapleStory was your first MMO, you go shopping for other MMOs that are like MapleStory, you don't find them anywhere. So a lot of MapleStory players will just keep playing MapleStory because they loved it so much, and there's no other MMO out there that gives it the same experience that they got on MapleStory. So I call it the Ragnarok syndrome. You can also call it MapleStory syndrome, where you're just nostalgic about one particular game and then you can't really find it anywhere else. Man, that was content. I'm clipping that. That was content right there. That was off the cuff. I'm a speedrunner. I get bored of grinding quickly. Okay. Yeah. I like grinding when I have a way to exploit the game. Okay, I'll try to get you on this game with one thing I'll do really quickly here. So let me just finish what I'm doing here, turn all my items in, and then I know you want me to play normally. I know you want me to just do my thing, but just bear with me. Okay. There is a piece of content on here that kind of gives me that feeling of like, I'm a speedrunner and I want to do this perfectly. Like, I'll just say that for now. I'll say there is a piece of content in this game that feels like it could be satisfying to a speedrunner. You have over 7,000 hours in The Elder Scrolls Skyrim, and I know the game in and out. I know all the bugs, exploits, all the stuff. You really dig deep into the games that you play, I noticed. because you did the same thing with Cookie Clicker, where you tried to maximize your efficiency and be as good at the game as possible. And that's how I play games. That's how I like to play games too. I like to beat the game, right? I like to beat the game, right? I like to get as good as possible at the game, and then just haul ass and do a bunch of like awesome stuff on it. And games, like, a lot of times they try to hinder you from doing that because they don't want you to break their game or be too overpowered. Yeah, they don't want you to be overpowered. And then everything is all about balance. And it's like, balance what though? Like, balance the player experience, or like, I don't know. It's risk averse behavior. And it makes sense from a certain standpoint of, I gotta get rid of my items. It makes sense for a certain you want to like okay. I don't know about resetting my mod list on Twitch. I have no idea about any of that. I honestly, I haven't put a whole lot of thought into the name change. It's just, it was a brand that resonated with me because it abbreviates into POG, and that was really the extent of the thought to it. So I just like being POG. So now I'm POG, POG. Where was I? I totally just went like totally in ADHD direction there. I was talking about risk averse in your game, where you try to balance everything. Okay, hang on. I'm not gonna sell these just yet. Wait, no. Yeah. No, yeah. Okay, I'll put these in storage just so that I don't have maximum weight capacity there. Had to remod everyone? Okay. I'm glad you're looking into all that stuff, Amadry. I appreciate you for doing that. Let me put all this stuff away for now and do like a dungeon. Because the combat in this game is actually super tight, and it rewards you for playing well. And you'll see what I mean once I get into this stuff here. Anyway, I was talking about MMOs trying too hard to balance their game to where the player can't beat the game. And World of Warcraft is the most guilty of that, I think, where they've tried to streamline their process so much that there's no way to get any advantage over other players. And I want to say that this game's not like that. Like, if you're demonstrably better than another player, then you have multiple avenues to go down where your outcome is just unequivocally better than the other person's outcome. This game is not afraid to punish the player. It's not afraid to reward the player for doing well. In fact, it's so capitalistic and so like if you're power hungry for like that capitalistic drive to just be better and do better and be the best, then this is probably the game for you. Like, it's driven by its hardcore competitive like PKing and player versus player components, but then it also services the casual components. The casual elements serve to support the competitive components. So in a lot of games like World of Warcraft, you will see, here it is, you'll see the games kind of split and divorce the two types of gamer. Like, you'll have a PvP player doing only PvP content, and then you'll have a casual player only doing casual content, and those two lines will never cross. In Albion, they're crossed, right? So you have a mishmash of content where you are forced to either be, well, you're forced to combine the casual and the competitive players. So you have a Venn diagram, if you will. So this is a dungeon that I'm doing just off the cuff, but you'll see, hopefully you'll see that there's a skill component to the game where if I'm playing poorly, then I'll get punished for playing poorly. I think this is as good a dungeon as any to prove that. And this game actually, ironically enough, reminds me of Ragnarok Online and how it does its combat. And I was a hardcore Ragnarok Online player. Like, there were very few people in the world that were as good at Ragnarok Online than I was. Like, I'm actually fairly positive in saying that. There were probably less than maybe 1,000 people that could beat me at RO. I just missed all my skill shots. That's cool. But you'll see, I mean, I'm taking on too many monsters here. That's a dumb way to prove that you're bad at a game. I could probably still beat these guys anyway. Okay, they reset. Cool. So I don't want to just make it like an HP thing. Drop characters, separate characters you play strictly for dropping certain items for your main character. Okay. The same was in Metin too. You had to like PvE content and PvP content. This one actually restricts you a surprising amount in like swapping out weapons and armors. They don't let you do that. They attach a lot of things to cooldowns, mainly for balancing purposes. So like it's smart about the way that it lets you exploit it, if that makes sense. They don't let you just like get away with the whole farm, you know. But there's enough here where you feel like, okay, I'm playing my character well, and I think that's a healthy thing for a game to have. It's kind of like, I mean, I can refer back to Pokemon in that way, where if you're skilled at Pokemon, you know it, right? In this game, if you're good at it, you know, because you're beating everybody at it. And I think that's really, really super healthy for a game to have. Pokemon has it. I want to say World of Warcraft has it to an extent, but not really. World of Warcraft isn't a game that makes you feel good about being good at it. Unless you're like hardcore raiding, and your raid experience is tied to the way that you evaluate yourself at the game. Because I know there's like DPS metrics and stuff. And in World of Warcraft, you can go super heavy into the DPS metrics, and then people find that satisfying. So you could go for like world first boss clears and stuff like that. If you're playing a healer shaman, it's hard to grind harder dungeons on a healer because it's not a DPS character, right? So you use a second one to do that. Okay, so you're talking about split characters for different content. I feel like I'd kind of be bothered by that after playing Final Fantasy XIV and this game, because you could do everything on one character on both of those games. But I definitely see what you're saying, where they had everything kind of split up. Yeah, I don't like it when a game does that, honestly. When you have separate characters or even separate players doing separate types of content, because then you don't have as much interaction. And for me, the purpose of playing a game is to play it with others. Because if you're going to be playing, I don't know, that's a whole other can of worms, is like the purpose of playing video games. It's unclear most of the time, but I think it makes the most sense when you're doing it with other people. You sent me something off topic that makes you want to cry. 1 second. Amaji, I'm so glad you're in here. Oh, KDA. Wait a second. 33, 16, 10. 8th. Oh, is this like marking your gold or something? 5th, 3rd, 2nd, 9th, MVP, 11 and 6. So this is like a ranking thing. That's cool. Literally EW and get a kill with 1 dagger. Wait a second. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. You lost this game. Oh, 33, 16, 10, you lost the game. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, the 1 and 12 Yasuo probably did it for you. And the 3 and 13 Nasus probably did it. Yeah. No, I wouldn't feel bad at all about this one. You had Mr. Garen Maid and Mr. Harambe trolling it up in there with a jungle Nasus and I guess it was a top lane Yasuo that lost lane to Dr. Mundo. That's nuts. I'm so sorry. That's rough. Yeah. But I can understand why you like League of Legends because it's a game of skill, ultimately. But there are also things about League that just make it a game of luck, right? Yeah. 0-10 power spike. That's actually a thing, isn't it? It was indeed top Yasuo and lethality, Nasus jungle. That's rough. Yeah. I stopped playing League for that reason because no matter how good you are, there's still a luck component in League of Legends. And I don't like throwing my time into luck, if that makes sense. I don't like converting my time into something that's just because I got lucky. And like no matter how good you are at League, you're always playing a game of chance and a game of luck. And I would even like go so far as to say like the people that make it into like high diamond are just the lucky ones. Because you experience diminishing returns very quickly on that game. The curve for skill, here is my League of Legends rant in one take, alright? I am not editing any of this, okay? Here is the graph. I'm even gonna name it. I'm even gonna give it a name. The ultimate graph of League of Legends. Okay? I am 100% confident in this. 100% confidence. 100% confidence. This is the ultimate graph of League of Legends, okay? Here's your rank. Here is your skill. Alright? This is what the curve looks like. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. That is what the skill looks like. That is what the graph looks like. 100% confidence. I promise. I promise. I have 100% confidence in this. That is what it looks like. Okay? Okay? Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. I'm gonna make a line. I don't give a shit. Here's silver. Here's gold. Here's platinum. Here's diamond. They're the same thing. They're the same thing. It's like past a certain point, you're just smashing your face against the wall. And these players are not any better. They're only marginally, insignificantly better. Okay, there it is. That's the graph. That's the ultimate graph of League of Legends. That is the ultimate graph of League of Legends. You don't need any other graph to tell you what you're doing, to remind you of the game that you're playing, than that. And there's a reason for it too, right? There is a reason for that. It's so that the players who are stuck in silver they keep playing so that they can get to gold, and the people stuck in gold keep playing to get to platinum. It's just there to perpetuate the game's cycle of why continue play. Keep playing because you might get better. But it's all a business decision. At the end of the day, if they wanted to call everybody diamonds, then they would. At the end of the day, it's just about the making it feel scarce. The scarcity is manufactured. And that's why, you know, it ultimately the rank isn't that important. I mean, but you can be a silver player and play like a diamond player for one game, right? And then that next game you queue up for it, and you're not still playing like a diamond player. You're playing, an entirely different game. So the trick to getting to diamond and plus is to play like a diamond plus player for 51% of your matches. And at that point, you're playing a game of thousands rather than a game of hundreds. So, like, you're talking about, like, consistently playing like a diamond player for 1,000 plus matches, you'll get to diamonds. But you can't realistically expect a person to do that, right? That person has other things to do besides play your damn game. Like, you're asking the player to do nothing but play the game forever. That's how you actually get to diamonds. And also, like knowing all the things about the game really helps too. Like, being able to calculate your damage, knowing your power spikes, optimizing your items efficiently. All those things are like fundamentals. And if you got all that, you're good, right? Like, I'm the kind of person that's comfortable calling a person who's silver that just hasn't made it into diamond because they don't have time to play. I'm comfortable calling that person a good player, right? It's like, you're silver, dude. That's good enough. Like, at some point you have to be like, all right, it's not that important to get into like really high elo. It's not. I mean, that's just me though. Like, I can. Okay, this guy's doing his like skill shot things on me, but it's not like hard, right? There's a certain kind of dungeon in this game that's super hard to do. Me, I'm just like AFK spamming and I still beat it. So that's not the content I was talking about. Now I could just leave. Okay. Challenger in 10 days, okay. Including, okay. I play since then, took me 3 days again. Dang. Like, you're a hardcore player too. Like, you're a hardcore player. I know you're really good. I know you're really good, Amateur. I've seen your highlights. But have you ever been Challenger? Have you ever been Challenger? I have to ask that. Wow, these are a lot of tier 4 nodes. Wow, nice. Congrats. Very impressive. Very impressive imagery. Like, I knew you were up there. I knew you were up there in League. Season 4 solo queue Diamond 1. Nice. Season 3 was the heyday for League of Legends though. That was the best season. I don't know, I don't remember exactly like what it was, but it was just a good meta. And it also had the most exciting competitive teams, in my opinion anyway. It had, I think Season 3 was Samsung White and Samsung Blue. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was it. Dang it, I didn't clip the 100% confidence graph. Oh well. Maybe I'll go back and get it. Because that was pretty, I mean, that's me. That was me doing my thing. Anyway. Yeah, Poke MMO is pretty awesome too. It's one of those games that was just made by people that knew what they were doing. You got the victorious server and said, alright, I'm out. Same. Ooh, tier 2 node, or it's 4.2 node. This game gives me that feeling of I'm a hardcore player. It gives me that feeling. And I love that about it. It gives me this feeling of the thing that I'm doing is better than everybody else. It gives me that. The thing that I'm doing, I know that I'm doing it better than everybody else. And that's very Dunning-Kruger of me. You know, I'm very self-aware in that regard. I know that there's definitely better ways to play than the way that I'm playing. But I still have the fantasy of being better. Because I know that if I keep playing, I will get better. And I'll learn more from other players as I continue my grind of improvements. Because there are things about this game that I'm completely clueless about. Like, there's like math and stuff that people do to optimize the unholy F out of this game. Like, they optimize like crazy. They do like stat sheets and calculations and Excel documents, and they do like time crunching, like how much per second, per minute, per hour, like per week, per month, per year, etc. for a specific like super like you know, like that kind of thing that people do when they want to optimize. And optimizing your game is what makes it lots of fun for all skill levels. 4.24 Assassin update to Call of Katarina and Tau. Season 4 until patch 4.2. Oh, okay, yeah. 5,500 plus games cat one trick. Dang. Okay, yeah. I feel that pretty strong. Yeah. I think you had like, yeah, you're a Katarina player. Okay, 1 second. I think Season 4 was best and not 3. I don't know, look better and I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember what Season 4 was. I liked when it had the different smites. I liked when it had the Hunter's Potion. Hunter's Potion was my favorite item. I'll just type it in. Hunter's Potion was my favorite item. Hunter's Potion, oh my god, the things you could do with that thing. It was so efficient. It was so cost efficient. To be able to just like spam farming, power farming junglers that used a lot of mana like a Mumu, or Wukong I liked. You could just spam Hunter's Potion, and it was just the cheapest thing ever. Yeah, the Hunter's Potion. Yeah, the potion. I would use it to abuse mana-hungry junglers. Basically, I would use it to abuse mana-hungry junglers like Wukong and Amumu. That was my favorite. Mana-hungry. If you had a Hunter's Potion, you just got infinite mana. And it was good. I can't remember as a mid laner. That's okay. That's okay. All you have to know is it gave you infinite mana for 250 gold. That's all you have to know. It gave you infinite mana for 250 gold. It was the most broken item in the game. Oh, man. It was so dumb. I remember buying Red Potion for 500 gold as my starter item and go Q and 1v1 and level 1 fight enemy. Okay. And first was... Okay. That was... Red Potion. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. That would be real one-trick mode. You were doing the really experimental stuff. Because it would be risky. Like, you'd be playing risk-reward with the 500 gold red pot. It was very risky, but if you were good enough, you could do it. If you were good enough, you could run that red pot and do it. And make it work first blood every game. Red Potion was a buff. Yeah. I remember. I'm not that far gone yet. Yeah, League of Legends, it was fun. It still is sometimes kind of like on the cusp of entertaining, but I wouldn't. I okay. Here's what I think. I wouldn't play League as my main game. I would play it as a secondary game and make an MMO my main. I wouldn't play League as my main game. I would play it as a secondary game and make my MMO my main. Like if I had to like juggle two different games, I'd play the MMO and just make that my core focus. And then if I have friends on the MMO that also like to play League, then I would play League like as a theme park game, like a just for fun kind of like Call of Duty, just mess around with it kind of game. And that then I would enjoy League of Legends the most. I'd play League casually, basically. I would play League casually. That's my opinion. I think League works. I think League works best as a casual game. Play with friends, and terribly as a competitive game that you use for your focus. I think it works terribly as a competitive game. I agree with Donkey, basically. It's not a good competitive game. Because you just can't escape the element of other players being in the game. Osu is great as a test of skill. Osu is a great test of skill. I'll say that. Osu is a really good choice. Stepmania 2. Stepmania 2. I really love beat games. Beat games, Have you ever played Audition? Audition wasn't. It was like the only beat game that ever tried to have MMO elements, to have multiplayer. Let's say multiplayer elements. That yeah, it was like the only beat game that ever tried to have multiplayer elements. Audition was really fun back in the day. I played a lot of that. A little bit too much of that. I actually I got into an abusive relationship with myself because of that game, Audition. But that's another story. That's another story. Anyway. Basically I wanted to be really good at it. And I ended up being like really ridiculously taking it way too seriously. I ended up taking Audition way too seriously I mean, I was a kid, you know, I was a child, I was really young, but I took it too seriously. Anyway. How am I doing? I think I'm doing great. Alright. 24% weight capacity, it's not time to go back into town yet. So we're gonna keep going onto the nodes here. I'm really glad you reminded me that I was streaming though, Imagery. You saved the day there. Otherwise I would have just been sitting here. Only rhythm games I've played is Beat Mania, Gravity Wars, okay. I don't know a lot of those. I'm gonna ask if have you ever played Touhou? It's not a beat game, but it is a skill game. Bullet hell, yeah. It's a skill game. It's a bullet hell game, which is another test of skill. Yeah, you have played Touhou. Embodiment is that 9? No, 9 is Phantasmagoria of which number is that? 9 is Phantasmagoria of Flower View. 8 is Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Is that number 8? 6. Okay. I I didn't play very much of 6. I played 8. 8 was the one that I played a lot of. 8 and 9. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna write that. I played 8 and 9. Yeah. Embodiment of Scarlet Devil would be 6 then. I didn't play a lot of 6, but... Okay. Yeah, I just knew it as 8. I just knew it was 8. That was all I knew. Oh, man. That brings me back. Back in the day. I still pull Touhou out sometimes. I play that sometimes. Albion's like my game right now, though, man. I'm telling you, Albion is my game. I joined the guild, and I think that's helping a lot. Ooh, wow. I'm getting almost 100. I'm almost level 100 on this. That's pretty nuts. Wow. I have a lot of experience on this. Holy moly. I didn't know I was that high already. I didn't know I was that high level on this game. It must be pretty easy to get to level 100 on this game, because I have not played a lot. I haven't played anywhere near as much as I think a hardcore player plays it. Let's say that. I think a hardcore player plays this for, like, way too long. Way too long for me. Because I'm Mr. Real Life now. I have other things going on, like my job. It's mainly my job is going on. So, okay, hang on now. Play Touhou Project just because I wanted to get Sans no hit, flawless boss fight on Genocide, but oh. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So you played Touhou to practice the no-hit Sans no-hit, this no-hit Sans boss fight. That's very interesting that you used another game to practice for that one. Do you get anything for clearing Sans with no hits? I'm curious about that. You never got to get Sans flawlessly? A personal achievement? Okay. Gotcha. You don't get anything for beating the game flawlessly. Now this is a corrupted dungeon. This is what I was looking at before. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for a corrupted dungeon. Corrupted dungeons are the content that make me feel like a gamer. Do you know Calamity Mod by any chance? Terraria's Calamity Mod? No, I don't. But Terraria is another game that I have my eyes on, because what I'd really like to do is just have a game that I play consistently. And Albion so far is the closest thing. It's the closest thing I've found to something I can play day in and day out and not get bored of it and not get sick of it. And as a gamer, like, you're looking for that. You know, you're looking for that game that can just give you the most that you can get out of it. Like whether it's Osu or Stepmania or League of Legends or Dota 2 or World of Warcraft or StarCraft or Overwatch. Any of those games, what you're looking for is to get a lot from it. Like to have something where you're like, if I keep playing this for a very long time, I'll still be getting something out of it. Yeah. I would clip that. And I did. So yeah. That's my thoughts on Albion. I think it's a game that you can actually like get something out of for a long time. Okay, we can play Terraria together. I can get you in and teach your way around the game if you. I will say yes. We'll say yes because I like Minecraft, but I like Terraria more. I think Terraria might be a better Minecraft for me. Yeah, Terraria is good. It has a long history too. Yeah, Terraria might be nice to learn. Yeah, I want to learn Terraria. I'm gonna say 100% yes. Absolutely. What's the time for me now? It is 8:50. So I'll probably start getting tired pretty soon. Yeah, I'll start getting tired soon. I'll probably want to play Albion tomorrow. But, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's 6 hour. I will probably be ready to play Terraria tomorrow around. Yeah. 6 hours difference. Yeah, we'll just say we'll see. Because I might play Pokemon too. I don't know. Tomorrow's pretty up in the air because it's Saturday. So I'll have stuff with family maybe. But we'll see. I could stream Calamity Mod to show you because it's better than vanilla. Okay, Calamity Mod then. Has its own lore and soundtrack. That's pretty awesome. Okay, I'm sold. It sounds super cool. I'm sold. I'll try it. And it's another sandbox game too, so that's nice. I like that it's a sandbox. So we'll see. A YouTube link? Okay, I'll watch it. Give me these nodes. 1 second. Final boss theme? Sure. I'll spoil it, no problem. I spoiled the Asgore song in Undertale, and that's what made me want to play the game. So... pretty epic. I love that this is like people singing. You wouldn't expect that for an indie title. Best soundtrack ever created? How did I know it was gonna do this? Wow. That's good. Yeah, this is good. I like this. It's like Air Tonelico. It reminds me of Air Tonelico. Alright, I'll type that. Making sure I spelled it correctly. Milk and cookies for the eardrums. I love you, Imagery. You're awesome. You're an awesome guy. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I can't imagine this playing during Terraria. That's probably gotta be, you would call it a vibe. Calamity mod. That's pretty nuts. Huh. So it's supposed to be really hard too? Is that what I'm getting? Okay, I gotcha. That's cool. I like that. I like that it's only for the veteran player. I wonder how many people watch Terraria as a game. Like, I wonder if it, like, so Albion has a peak of 300k players. I wonder how many play Terraria on an average day. A ton? Average play 30k. 30k is not bad. Check Twitch. Browse. Because I have to care about the finances of it, like the logistics of the finances and how that works. Minecraft Terraria. Terraria's not even on the map. Neither is Albion, to be fair. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond is way more. There's way more people watching Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Is there Terraria yet? Still not yet. What the heck? Where's Terraria? It's gotta be up here. There's gotta be people playing it. There's people playing... Am I spelling it right? Terraria, 1k viewers. There it is. It's there. It's right up there with Ragnarok Online. Like, for crying out loud, there's people watching Ragnarok Online right now. URO, 261 viewers. That's cool. It is so cool. Look at this. There's somebody out there playing Ragnarok Online right now in 2022, and he has 300 viewers. Boom! Anything is possible. Like 100%, anything is possible. My mind is blown right now, dude. 261 viewers on Ragnarok Online in 2022. Oh, man. That's nuts. Also, this song, so good. Like, this song is really good. This song is really good. Alright, hang on a second. Okay, so yeah, this is a good song. I'm excited to play some Terraria to learn that. Legends of Runeterra has 1,000 viewers. Okay, man, I gotta do something with Ragnarok. 1 second. 1 second. I have a lot of things in the background that I'm thinking about. Super Mario World speedrunners, Super Mario 64 speedrunners, Breath of the Wild speedrunners, Maple Story, Pokemon Go. Because I have to pick a game, you know, to play like as a main core game. And I think, wait, how many people are watching Albion? Albion has 591 viewers. It's right up there with SpongeBob SquarePants. Splatoon, awesome. Pokemon, man. Sticking with Pokemon would be such a good move. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on a Friday night has 20k viewers. Oh, it's Small Ant, of course it is. Yeah, Small Ant is the Pokemon guy now. Somehow, I don't know how that happened. But here's Pokemon. Pokemon's kind of dodgy for me. I'm kind of like, I don't really want to be a Pokemon content creator. I don't want to do that because it's so much of the same stuff when you're actually playing it. Like the Poke Radar thing is super repetitive. The breeding thing is super repetitive. And then you're just like playing custom game modes. No damage, heart gold challenge. That's what you have to do with Pokemon. You have to create your own like challenges that you do just to keep the game interesting because the developers can't actually produce a competent game that people want to play. Like it's just Pokemon is popular because it's Pokemon and that's it. So I don't want to go down that rabbit hole of forcing certain kinds of content just to make it work because it's Pokemon. Small Ant always has been the Pokemon guy. There were others. There were what's the guy who speedruns Pokemon. Small Ant was never a speedrunner to my knowledge. There was a guy who Worcester speedrunner. Does that ring a bell? Because that was the guy that I watched. He was the guy that I watched. Worcester or something like that. Okay, I'm going to listen to the other song he sent me. Instead of trying to find a main game, play a lot of different games, genres, etc. Well, I like Albion right now. I got the gist of that song already. It's good. I like it, but like if I can like figure out what the song's all about within a few seconds, and I won't listen to the whole thing. I'll just let it play during the game. Yeah, the MMO rabbit hole. Yeah, basically, it's Ragnarok syndrome, like I was saying earlier, because I keep looking for the game, and there is no the game, right? But you can get close enough, and that's good. I wish, like, Minecraft is a game that I wish I could get into because I see so much value in it, but I just can't get into it. I don't understand like what it is about Minecraft that makes it so hard for me to get into. Maybe I just don't like have the logical, like, not logical, but I don't have like the mental faculties to concentrate on the game long enough to get the value that I can out of it. But for some reason it just doesn't hold my attention, and that makes it hard. um, League of Legends holds my attention better than Minecraft does. Rust, I'm not even gonna touch it. uh, Valorant, not gonna touch it. Teamfight Tactics, I might not ever trust as a full-time game. Final Fantasy 14 I like, but it doesn't have like viewership power matters too, though. Viewership power does kind of matter to me anyway, because like I have like long-term goals for like the stream and stuff, and I have long-term goals in general, but specifically for the stream that I'm thinking of trying to scale it. So scaling matters to me too. Yeah, it reminds me. This one reminds me of like a Ninja Sex Party video, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with Ninja Sex Party. It's just I get it. Okay.
Oh, I'm just so incredibly.
Oh God. Hang on a second. I'm gonna watch this. Hang on. I have to be right back.
Epic.
I'll be right back.
No one can compare. Oh, really? Or are you just playing baby games? My feelings. Why don't you try League of Legends? If you think building forts, grabbing souls, or defusing bombs is hard, then okay. It's time for a real challenge. With hundreds of champions and items, you're gonna have to use your brain and your fingers. It's like, dang dude, the strategy, the depth. This is you now, but this is what you could be. League of Legends. It's free, so grab yourself some gamer glory. Show off your skills and impress the people who really matter. Strangers on the internet. How much clout do you have, Dad? Rise through the ranks and make a name for yourself. Become famous. Become a legend. The people shall sing of your greatness. Here, I already wrote you a theme song. I am good, you are bad. I like making you feel sad. League of Legends. Play it, maybe.
back with food. Well, I'm back with a snack. Back with a snack. This is good.
I write a lot of essays for school, but I also write sales descriptions for my Etsy shop.
I use Grammarly on my work email.
Oh, Mega Man vibes. This is cool. Yeah, I'll watch the fight. Yeah, this is a good idea. I'll watch the fight. Wadsworth constant always applies. What the heck is going on? Oh my god, this is awesome! It's like a bullet hell. After this boss, you get into Calamity Endgame. This is epic for a mod. Oh wow. This is awesome just to watch. This is awesome just to watch. That is really cool.
Hey, you know what's better than a $5,000 PC? A $5,000 PC that costs $0. It's time to give you.
Oh my. It's already more intense than the other fight. Oh dear. Is this the final fight? Is this the boss fight? I recognize the music. It's pretty cool. Now I'm wondering, does it add more bullets as you progress through the fight? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Oh wow, there's 3 bosses. Oh wow. Yeah, this is a challenge that you've got right here. Oh wow, okay. This is nuts. Holy moly. The mod has so much lore, there is no one video that covers the whole lore in one go. Wow, okay. About how long is it in playtime hours? Depends on how good you are. Okay, let me figure something out here. Here it's getting warmer around you. I feel like playing Ragnarok again. I feel like playing RO. More than 200 hours for sure, with every class. I can say that the lack of development, the production value, it kind of shows sometimes. I don't want to say that I don't want to play it though. I do want to play and get like the full like Terraria experience, but I don't know. I still like yeah. I'll give it a try. I think Terraria is one of those games that I just know that I'm not going to stick with, if that makes sense. Let me see. I love all these songs though. I love that the soundtrack is actually well made.
Believe the myth by Terrarians. The tales of a creature capable of consuming the very gods themselves have perpetuated through the ages. Little do most know.
It has a steep learning curve.
But a being of
That's what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about spending a lot of time learning the game instead of like just enjoying what I have now. Because there's a lot for me to do already. I have a lot on my plate already, so it comes down to time for me. Do I have time to learn to play Terraria? And I don't think I do, or at least I don't perceive myself as having the time to really dig deep enough to play Terraria and get through Calamity. Does that make sense? It's like I don't know. It's a business decision is what it is. If I'm like from a business perspective, I'm not sure Terraria would be like the thing that I put like 200 hours into, you know? But as a player, I'm curious enough to be like, yeah, let's go play Terraria for a few hours. Why not? You know? But I like it as a casual game. Enjoy the game, no need to rush anything. Build, explore, have fun. Yeah, I think I would take that approach to it. I think I'd play it and enjoy it for what it is. And if I want to go all the way through Calamity, then maybe that'll happen. But I wouldn't like commit to it. I wouldn't like make a promise that'll say, oh yeah, I'll totally do all of Calamity. I don't think I would be able to keep that promise, if that makes sense. It's cool to know that it's a thing. It's not Animal Crossing. That's funny. Yeah, Animal Crossing is another one of those games that's like fun in theory. Like if I had lots of time, maybe I would spend some time on Animal Crossing, but time is kind of limited for me because I do have a full-time job and I also want to like grow my stream. So I have to think more carefully about how I spend my time. Albion isn't really that popular of a game yet either. I just like that it's growing. I like that Albion has a growing player population rather than a declining one. Like Ragnarok Online is never going to make it as a game. This is awesome. After 1,000 hours in Terraria, yeah. So you were really into Terraria. I just needed the volume lowered. Couldn't hear myself think. A little lower. Progress hungry. Bored quickly. Huh. No, this song's great. I like this song. I like all the songs you've showed me so far. It does have a great soundtrack. Like, you're not kidding. It's probably like one of the best all-time soundtracks, if I had to wager. Terraria Calamity. I'm glad you took the time to tell me about it, because now I know it's a thing. Another huge mod for Terraria. I feel like I'd have a better chance of getting into Terraria than I have of getting into Minecraft. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I have a better chance of getting into Terraria than I do in getting into Minecraft. And Pokemon isn't really where I need it to be as a, like, streamable game. Like, it's not a streamable game at all. Like, have you watched my Pokemon streams recently? I was just bike riding back and forth. Bike riding back and forth and giving away free Pokemon. That was my Pokemon stream. And then playing Poke MMO is not very streamable either. Reality check through the skull? No, I don't know that. This is an awesome song. It's a Pokemon song. Same guy that made this made the whole Calamity's original soundtrack. Through the skull. Okay, I gotcha. Undertale remix. It's like Megalovania on steroids. I love Megalovania. Instrument choice matters a lot in remixes like these. I like how it mellows out here. Goes back to the beginning. I feel like Albion is such a streamable game, though. I feel like if I had to bet money that Albion's gonna grow in population, I would. That's why I'm like... I just feel like I'm right about this. I feel like I'm on the right track because it constantly gets updates, and the updates bring more players in. Anyway, do I know 8-Bit Drummer? No, I don't. Oh, this is a good song. I'm jamming. Oh, wow, there we go. We got some Flowey here. That's Flowey's doing. Flowey did that. Flowey attacked the song. This is awesome. Do I know Osel Memories? No, I don't. Nice. So this is the same guy that made the Calamity Terraria mix. That's pretty great. I love that there's like cross-game creation happening. I mean, gaming as a whole is just going to keep growing, you know? Population's going to get bigger. More people are going to be gaming. It's just as simple as that. Yeah, the talent is crazy. Hang on a second.
Man, I wish I found this program sooner. Outplayed records highlights of your game completely automatically. It knows exactly when...
Welcome to us.
Hello!
Nice Pikachu shirt. Nice.
See you later, Ferris.
That is awesome. He's really good. That is awesome. To be able to do that is so cool. Wow. And he's really just feeling the song for the first time and just playing on feeling. I knew that one too.
I know that song very well. This is from O's?
Alright, I am actually full. Time to get back to town. Amager, you have supported me through an entire load of carrying capacity here, so I appreciate that. Yeah, this is awesome. Nope, no bots. I don't have anything set up yet. Oh, there's brain power.
Just throw the big black at me like that! All these songs are so fun.
This is awesome. Thank you, Amagery. Thank you.
Oh, nice!
This is super cool. Okay.
See you next time.
No!
Soundtrack your stream with music from Epidemic Sound. Discover more than 35,000 tracks and 90,000 sound effects, and never get a DMCA takedown for music again. Start your 30-day free.
Okay. Let me hit up this next song. Pokemon, you're awesome, but not yet.
Okay, so before I do something special here, I gotta make sure she's here first, because yeah.
The 8-bit
This right
drummer. I
here
love
is
this
actually a
guy.
challenge.
Sup?
This is a challenge issued by DM Decoro.
On my main channel.
So, wish me luck. Okay, so before I do something special here, I gotta make sure she's here first, because yeah. This right here is actually a challenge. This is a challenge issued by DM Decoro. So, wish me luck. Oh boy.
Hey, guess who? It's your friend, DM Dokuro.
Oh no.
As you may well remember, I'm kinda stopping on remixes to focus on my original work.
Thank you, Grim.
However, I have
Grimmiger.
this burning sensation to try to experiment on something. And I think you might just be the perfect experiment, 8-bit drum.
No way!
Here's the deal. I've heard you play Reality Check through the skull a lot. And, while I could thank you, I want to test your skill. See how good at remembering. So, for this special edition, I am going to remove any and all drums from this song.
Oh, there you go.
What? Oh, it's on right now, dude.
That's awesome.
Bring it on!
Bring it on. stuff to make here. Whoa! Ooh. Oh my god! That was cool. That was cool. That was awesome. That was insane. I don't know. I don't know. It's time for bed soon, but
That was the coolest thing ever.
that was the coolest thing ever. That was the coolest thing ever.
But seriously, keep kicking butt wherever you are. Love you guys.
Holy moly, that was seriously up there with the coolest things ever.
That was so awesome, man.
That was awesome.
Dude, DM, you're an
Wow.
awesome individual, man.
I've got nothing to add to that. I've got nothing to say. I'm speechless. I'm so glad I opened a game for you to new music experience to get to look further into it on your own now, being able to reclaim AOST. Huge, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Imagery. That was awesome. Oh my god, the 8-bit drummer is amazing. That guy is amazing. Man. And he has all this content that I get to watch. That's so cool. I get to watch all this stuff now. Oh, man. That is awesome. I didn't even hear about this guy before. I had no idea this guy was out there. Alright, good night, Amateur. You have a great night now. Alright. You let me know when you're ready for Terraria. Okay. I have to break down these. No, these are all good. sell this stuff. I think. Unless I use them for crafting. I guess I'll use it all for crafting then. Before I sell it. No, these I sell, right? Those are the things that... Yeah, I sell those. Doors. Thank you, Imagery. If you're still here, thank you so much. Okay, it's weird. It says I still have materials.